pay the price, best like the item you choose. Many ties in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the usher. No, I can't touch you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing sorta, falling out through the rubber. Remember this shit jungle. The top I was young, something in the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why don't rush love for nothing? Why don't rush love for nothing? Why don't rush love?
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
It's 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
It's our time. It's our time. He's crossing. He's checking. Yes! I said it. Let's go. You don't want that, baby. You don't want that. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
They do go for it. It's Locke. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey lining.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 55 is my guy, 55.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. It's a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's got his tight end fan, and he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. And And this one's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air on second down. It's locked. This is the tight end fan. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Yep.
They'll go for it. It's locked. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 33 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Browns 14, Broncos nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Broncos nothing.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Chandler Jones, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Mayfield on 1st down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
1st down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Mayfield finding Beckham. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Beckham Jr. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Brought down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second and a yard, Mayfield flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Mayfield's pass.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. First down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Intended for Odell Beckham. Incomplete. Brings up 4th.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Browns 21. Broncos.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On the counter, Hunt. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards, makes it 3rd and 7 now.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. 4th down, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They run the counter. It's Hunt, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Finding Gabriel complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league.
Year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
1st and 10.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run again with Hunt. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield steps away to his left. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Mayfield off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll let it go. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Mayfield's pass.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Cleveland ball carrier.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
6-yard line.
On second and goal, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Parkey with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 43 yards. He'll find Lindsey here. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Again, they'll throw with Locke. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Down here, it's going to be second and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Lindsey on the toss left. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now third and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Being chased out left. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock. So 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. The 40,
nothing less, baby. Expect nothing
30, the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Browns 42, Broncos 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Block working out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down Broncos as Locke finds Judy.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let go. Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. Let's go, D. Yes. Load that offense. It's going to be a load.
Locke looks to throw it again. He's got his big tight end, Fant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Locke. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Second and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Locke again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey. Go. Alpha.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. He's gonna let it fly. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started, and this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.